Hey, Bougie Club. Happy Sunday. It's your girl, J Penelope, joining you from one of my favorite places, getting ready to do one of my favorite things, which is catch a flight. So, the last 10 days have been incredible. I have enjoyed the Mexican sunshine and rain and am eager to get away from this Chicago hawk because it got serious this weekend. I had to go buy me some winter clothes and had to buy me some boots because yeah, them little Memphis flip flops wasn't gonna cut it here, lest I forget. But I've been enjoying myself. I'm trying to get this where I'm supposed to look right because I'm doing this from my phone, so y'all bear with me. Y'all know I'm making it happen though, so give me credit for that because TSA, I appreciate them, but they wouldn't let me be great using my pre-check, getting through security. I bought some sculptures, some wooden sculptures when I was in Mexico, and they wrapped them like in brown paper, and so I had to go through and they had to like open the packages when I was coming back into the States, but they didn't open all of them. And they put the tape on them, so the ones that didn't get open when I arrived last week got open today. So that was an ordeal. But you know what, y'all, don't give them people a hard time. They doing their job. They trying to keep us safe in the sky. So it is what it is. They tell you to get there 2 hours early. And typically when I go through pre-check, I don't have an issue, so I ain't complaining. So look, y'all, I had the opportunity to do a little binge watching on Netflix. And so there's this new show out. It's like the Netflix reality show. And I typically don't watch reality shows. Really, I don't. But you know, I did. And I was watching Rhythm and Flow. And it's actually a pretty decent show. But what it let me know is confirming some things that I've known and felt, but giving me more motivation to do some things that I've been sitting on that God's giving me to do, but I'm just, we have these why me parties. And so the resounding theme of all of these contestants is a struggle story, right? A struggle story, a hard time. They live in poverty. They trying to find a way out. And it's kind of disheartening and frustrating for me, having taken a non-traditional route out, is that many of our young people still think the only way they can get out is through entertainment and sports. And so for those of you who have made it out, I'm going to encourage you all to join me in going back. And so this is the thing, though, I want y'all to try to get young people to understand, like, the level of success and money that you see with these entertainers is wonderful. It's fabulous. I think you can attain it. But there's varying degrees of getting out. So don't overlook an honorable way of getting out because it ain't going to give you the millions and the riches. Because let's be clear, I don't have no millions in my bank account, but I'm out and I'm living well and I'm living my dreams. And even when I was doing bad, when I was out, I was still doing way better than I was when I was in. So if you still in trying to figure out a way out, like my way out was working in housekeeping at a hospital, I remember I was going through some old papers and came across one of them check stubs, and my check stub every 2 weeks was $324, like $324 after taxes. But you know what? It was a way out. I moved out my mama's house on that $324 every 2 weeks. I rented me. It was supposed to be a 2-bedroom house, but that second bedroom was like a closet. They had a closet in it, because when I tell you the toddler bed was the only thing that could fit in that room for Julian, but they was classifying it as a 2-bedroom, but you had to go through my room to get into it. It was a closet they had sold me that was a bedroom. But my point is, it's getting out and coming up looks like so many things, and some of y'all can't see the forest for the trees because you want Cardi B lifestyle, you want Oprah lifestyle, you want who you see on TV lifestyle, but it's somebody in your neighborhood lifestyle that's out. Like it's better than you. Like, I'm just saying, it's more than one way to get out, and it don't have to be in entertainment. I went from housekeeping to working as a CNA, from working as a CNA to working as a nursing tech, from working as a nursing tech to working as a phlebotomist, to working as a lab assistant, to working as a med tech. I worked at a dry cleaner before. I worked at Walgreens, like out, like it don't have to be glamorous to get out, but in all of those outs, it was a level up. It was steady progress. It was a process. I took student work jobs. I worked 2 jobs. I did taxes. I did hair. Like, there are so many ways to get out. Like, don't discount your opportunity and your way out because it ain't flash and cash. Like, be clear. I had a whole bachelor's degree and still was on Section 8. Like, the level up take time. I'm not saying it can't be instantaneous and it won't happen overnight, but I'm trying to get you to understand, boo, you do not have a monopoly on the struggle story. We all got a struggle story. It just depends on whether you just want to keep rereading the story. Do you want to stay in the story? Do you want to add some more chapters to your story? Like, I changed my mind. I got 5 degrees because I changed my mind because I was following somebody else trying to do what they did to get out, not realizing I had my own path out. But my path didn't have to be glamorous. Like, it ain't nothing glamorous about my life. Nothing. Like, there's, to me anyway. And so that's the other thing. On the outside, looking in, like, you don't even really know what you asking for. I don't envy nobody, nothing. Because when I tell you, I know what I had to go through and overcome to get to where I'm at, and many of y'all ain't built for that. I'm just going to be 100. Many of y'all ain't built for the things that I done had to do, the places I done had to go, the people I done had to deal with. A lot of y'all ain't built for that. I'm just going to keep it 100. Some of y'all done had to experience some things that I ain't built for. So whatever you going through, you were built for. Understand, it wasn't no mistakes, but don't discount your process and your pathway on your way out. And don't be so fixed on one way out that you don't see the forest for the trees, because new levels, new devils. I'm just going to keep it 100. Like, you can get money and you can be getting money, but it's a whole nother type of movement required with money. It's a whole lot of different challenges required with money. Y'all saying y'all want to be entrepreneurs and y'all want to be business owners. I'm going to keep it 100. You're going to have the same challenges you have working a job as a female business owner. It's people who don't want to do business with female business owners. It ain't easy for us in the entrepreneur space, just like it ain't easy for us in the workplace as women. Being a black woman, it ain't easy. I still come across the same challenges, the same level of racism, the same level of disenfranchisement. So if you ain't mastered it in your struggle story, don't think you just gonna wave a magic wand and get some money and it's gonna be different. It's still gonna be there. So you gotta figure out how to, master the winter. Remember I told y'all, expect the fall, master the winter, anticipate the spring, and protect the summer. But what I'm saying is, just like the seasons keep coming, each level you go up is going to be a different season. Mr. Bush had a meme on his thing talking about, I'm going to paraphrase because I can't remember exactly, but y'all done seen it because y'all repost the same thing. But it was like something about my struggle is real and not having no money, I bet you can't steal this, or something to that effect. Y'all be mindful of this stuff that y'all speaking and existing and keep rehashing. Quit telling people you struggling. You keep saying I'm struggling, guess what? You're going to keep struggling. Reframe the story. Like, y'all speaking this stuff into existence. I'm walking in abundance. I don't know about y'all. I don't care if my bank account don't say I'm walking in abundance. I'm walking in abundance. I ain't gonna, like, what you speak is what you gonna get. You keep looking for it, you gonna find it. That's, man, how many times you gonna have some dude tell you, you wanna go looking for it, you wouldn't find it. Now that's a cop out and that's some fraganackle. But it's truth to that. It's truth to that. So what you looking for? If you looking for the struggle, if you looking for the hardship, if you looking for them to say no, if you looking for the situation to fail, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna fail. Undoubtedly. God is consistent. He gonna always give you what you believe and what you walking in expectation for. So I want y'all to shift it, and I want y'all to understand that it don't take you $1 million to get out your situation. It don't take you $1 million to get in a better neighborhood. Like, take your come up the way you can come up. Like, that's why I get naked with y'all and tell y'all my story. So many people won't tell you they was on Section 8 when they glow up because they want to keep shining and wear the fancy jewelry and sport their Gucci's and they designer labels, and they won't tell you. Or if you didn't know, you just won't know. Like, I bought my first house on Section 8. So I'm telling y'all this because somebody got a Section 8 voucher right now that's watching me, and I'm gonna need y'all to go in there and ask y'all caseworker about the SHAPE program. It's a home ownership program where they'll convert your payments that you making to down payments for your house and help you buy a house. Like, y'all on these public assistance programs, use them for what they for, assistance, to assist you to get up and come up, and quit looking for some man to save you, quit looking for some quick get rich scheme. Like, use the tools he already done put in front of you, but you so, to be honest, you in your situation because that's what you want. Like, you don't want to do the work. Kevin Hart said everybody want to be famous, but don't nobody want to do the work. And that's real talk. But you ain't the only one with a struggle story. You know, the little contestants was like, I need this, my mama died. You ain't the only one who mama died, boo. I hate your mama gone. But, you know, when your mama came here, we knew she was going to leave. We all going to leave here one day. So, you're not the only one. Life don't stop. It might get a little challenging. You got to keep pressing and keep it moving. Hopefully your mama prepared you to be able to function in this world without you. If you one of them mamas that's doing everything for your kids and you ain't growing up and letting them be men and women, it's going to be your baby that's going to fall to pieces and ain't going to be able to function when it's time for you to transition, because that's part of your process. So quit doing your kids a disservice and not teaching them how to live in this life, because you're not going to be here one day. I'm saying, it just is what it is. Now we're going to have one of these uncomfortable conversations in the truth, because some of y'all think because your mama didn't do this and your daddy didn't do this, somebody owe you something. Don't nobody owe you jack. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You're going to have to save yourself. And you're going to have to understand it's a process and it's steps. And your come up ain't going to look like everybody else come up. Quit looking at somebody else come up and then trying to do what they doing. That's for them. That ain't for you. What's for you? Because what's for you will get you out of where you trying to get out of faster. But you so busy shifting focus, watching what somebody else doing, you missing what you supposed to do. I'm just saying. You don't have no monopoly on no sob story. Don't nobody owe you nothing. And there are many honorable ways to come up and get out of your situation and come out of poverty. And let's be clear. People who are in poverty, sometimes they don't even know they're in poverty. I didn't realize I was poor growing up till I was grown. I was growing up, I was cool, I was happy, I wasn't miserable, you know. That stuff my mama was crying over about what she couldn't do for me, I wasn't worried about it. I was chilling, I was kicking it, I was having fun. My kids the same way. Like, you put more pressure on yourself than is necessary because you worrying about what somebody else think and you trying to figure out what they doing. My kids ain't never been to Disney World. Used to hurt my heart. I be looking at my sisters and stuff, taking their kids on vacation and doing all this stuff, and I could never do it. But you know what? I wasn't calling them and asking them to borrow no money. I'm just saying. I might not have went to Disney World, but MLGW bill was paid. My rent was paid. My lights weren't getting cut off. I won't borrow no money from nobody. I'm just saying sometimes you gotta prioritize, you know. I chose to prioritize my responsibilities over the good time. Took me 42 years to get to my good time, but now I'm at my good time. So that's why y'all see me at the airport catching flights. Couldn't do it till about this year. I'm just saying. You got to prioritize. Delay is not denial. Enjoy your come up. Enjoy your process. It's preparing you for the life that you want to live. Somebody is watching. Are you going to do it gracefully or are you going to do it begrudgingly? Are you going to keep speaking the same situation into existence or are you going to speak life into your situation? That's all I'm saying, because don't nobody owe you nothing. Don't nobody owe you nothing but you. You came here with everything you need to do everything that you want. Everything. Everything. You focus on what you want to experience. Focus on what you need to do to grow, to have that experience. And focus on what you're going to give back. You focus on them 3 things, you ain't got time to watch nobody else. And if you're going to focus on somebody doing them 3 things and then ask them how they doing it. I'm just saying, there's so many people thinking that they need somebody to save them. Like, God with you right now, save yourself, sis. Bro, you got this. All you need is you and the Lord. Just a little more Jesus. He ain't went nowhere. You ain't got to quit. Keep begging and crying. He heard you. He right there with you in the first place. He already knew before you asked. But what you asking for? You asking for somebody else to come up. If he not finna give you, they come up because that's they come up. It's not yours. You got to do it yours. You got to do yours. Maybe that's why it's not working, because you're trying to do what somebody else was supposed to do and not what you was supposed to do. That's all I'm saying. I'm just speaking from experience. I'm sharing lessons learned that for a long time I thought were L's. They were not losses. They were lessons. It's all about perspective and perception. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Don't nobody owe you nothing. You can save yourself. When I get on the airplane, every time they do the little safety thing, they say when that mask strap down, put the mask over your face and then put it over your neighbors. Why? Because there's a lot of people that get it. You got to save yourself. You got to save yourself. Can't say nobody else. Ain't nobody coming to save you if they ain't say they self. Y'all got this. Just sit in your pity party. Quit thinking somebody need to give you a chance. Take your chance. Go out and get it. It's yours. You ain't got to beg. You ain't got to borrow and steal. You just got to walk in the confidence that God gave you and know that it's yours. And it's an honorable path. So, look, if you working at McDonald's, let me tell y'all about working at McDonald's. Gigi daddy was working at Burger King, right? She felt some type of way because her daddy was working at Burger King. And she was like, that's a high school kid job. Them type of jobs I'm supposed to have. And my daddy working at Burger King. And I said, you know what? I'm proud of your daddy for working at Burger King because her daddy used to be a doughboy. If y'all don't know what a doughboy is, her daddy used to be a drug dealer. Yes, I dated drug dealers. I dated drug dealers because like many of them little kids on that rhythm and flow, I was living in a state of desperation, and the drug dealers was the men who had money, and it was the way I could get out and I could get the things that I need. I'm just speaking to y'all transparently because y'all act like y'all understand why people make the decisions that they make. And when you operating from a place of survival and desperation, you'll do some crazy things, especially when you don't know who you are and whose you are and how all of that stuff works. That's why I'm coming back and I'm telling y'all how this works. But I digress. So she felt some type of way about her daddy working at Burger King. But you know what? I was proud of him working at Burger King because, you know, it was a time where he did like a 6-year bid. You know, he was a good dad. We got everything. The life I'm living now, I was living back then just on a different level. Didn't have nothing to show for it once it got locked up. I'm just saying that's how that money works. Ill-gotten gains don't last. But I ain't knocking you, because I understand. I've been there. All I'm saying is, you can change your mindset. There's an honorable way out. And you don't have to do nothing strange for some change. So, in doing that, I was proud of her dad. I was like, I'm proud of him because he's choosing his freedom so he could be with his family instead of taking some easy money that he know gonna get locked up. So it's safe to say he got rehabilitated. So see, some of y'all be knocking these men and clowning these men because he working at McDonald's. This was his alternative. I mean, I can respect the man working at McDonald's. I ain't got to worry about nobody kicking my door in if he working at McDonald's. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all got to think about the perspective. I'm trying to help my brothers out because, you know, we be dogging him because he ain't this or he ain't that. But I can respect him choosing, you know, the humble way, the honorable way, the less flashy way. I respect him trying to save himself. I respect him not risking his life. I'm respecting him wanting to be around his family. Like, I'm just saying, y'all, it's an honorable way out. And it don't have to be fast cash. It don't have to be entertainment. It don't have to be stripping. It don't have to be selling drugs. It don't have to be cheating the system and stealing checks and lying on your taxes. Like, I'm just telling you all of these things because I done lived a whole lot of life. But you don't have a monopoly on the sob story and the pity party. But it's up to you how you choose to participate in it. That's all I got for y'all, Bougie Club. They are lining up. Let me see if I can flip the camera over. They are lining up. I feel like I'm in middle school when I be flying on Southwest, but they give me 2 free bags, so check bags, so I ain't complaining. And I got 4 bags this trip. But that's all I got for y'all, Bougie Club. I'm gonna look at the comments. I'm on this little lyrics app on my phone, so I can't see y'all comments. I hope this blessed somebody. I love y'all. As always, I'm encouraging you to be bold, outspoken, unapologetic, goodwill, inspiring, and epic every day. I love you, and good night.